One of the aspects of poverty that people don't often think of is that when they can't afford food, everything else falls by the wayside. Getting books to the kids in families who need food banks is not only a way to help educate them, but it's also a way of empowering them as well.
Child poverty is a real issue in Wales, with food bank use going up steadily for years. The current coronavirus pandemic has only made matters worse. Hannah Daly from Duck Lane Books is on a mission to provide books to the children of families who use her local food bank.
One of the aspects of poverty that people don't often think of is that when they can't afford food, everything else falls by the wayside.
We are 1 year in since the start of the pandemic, and this year we've fed over 4,200 people already, and it's just going to keep on growing. Now, we've got around about 1,600 children that we've fed. It's just heartbreaking.
380,000 children in the UK don't own a single book.
If I didn't have any books, I would feel sad because I wouldn't have a bedtime story.
If I didn't have any books, then I'd feel quite lonely because I would enjoy reading before bed.
I would feel really, really miserable.
It's been scientifically proven that kids who have access to books have better opportunities later on in life. It's a great way of tapping into their passions and into their imagination and unlocking a side of their brain that they may never have been aware of before.
There was one animal in one of my books, and it was called a zog, and it was kind of a hen with lots of legs.
I've read a lot of books in the last year because I've been really bored and it's really the only thing that we can properly do.
My favourite book is Amelia Jane because she's really funny and cheeky.
Several years ago, I saw a documentary about celebrities that were going to spend time with families and individuals who were living below the breadline, and it just really opened my eyes. When I started my Usborne business, I realised that I had access to thousands and thousands of books and a wealth of information that could really benefit some of these families, and I knew that I had to do something about it.
In the summer of 2020, Hannah decided to donate some books to her local food bank. She raised enough money to provide £2,000 worth of puzzle books, sticker books and novels to the 450 children on their database.
This time around, when I got in touch with the local food bank, I quickly realised that the numbers of children on their database had more than tripled. So we decided, with the second lockdown looming and children having to be homeschooled again, that we would focus our efforts on providing materials like atlases, encyclopedias, and reference books that could be used to help with the home learning process. So I decided to dream big with my target and go for £10,000. So far, we've raised just over £700. This means that we have managed to provide around £1,200 worth of books. So we get a 60% donation from Usborne Books at Home. And I'm not taking my commission from this either, so we can get even more books for the kids that really need them. We've just dropped off our first delivery of books to the local food bank, 5 boxes in all. So hopefully this time next week we will be able to drop off another delivery and the kids will have lots of lovely books to see them through when they start for school next week.
I've got lots of books about dinosaurs because I enjoy reading about them and learning about them.
I like reading fairy tales because there's all different characters in there. I like books that I can read myself.
We've made really good progress with our fundraiser so far, but we've still got a long way to go until we reach our £10,000 target. And even then, we'll probably set another target that's even bigger than the last one.
Can you keep the laughing in?